Hey there, pharmacy owners and pharmacy badasses. Dr. Lisa Fost here, and let's talk about AI in pharmacy. AI is one of my favorite topics. Maybe, I don't know, it's a fight between peptides and AI, which one is my favorite, but I do love AI. I'm one of those early adopters for technology people. I had, automation in my pharmacy. Like I always default to technology first. Like that's just kind of my natural bias. And so AI has been a train that I have been happy to be on for the last couple of years, diving really deep in the last 2 years or so, kind of better understanding how to build like software and architecture and those kinds of things. Because I wanted to bring solutions to you guys, the pharmacy owners, because you guys aren't tech people. And even though AI makes it super easy, sometimes it's hard to visualize what you can do when you don't really understand how things work. And so I want to talk to you a little bit today about all the different ways that I have things that I've made for AI in pharmacies, things that my members have been doing. It's been so fun just watching this transformation of pharmacy owners because we have really integrated AI into our membership, everything from monthly workshops taught by a healthcare AI professional to just done for you services. We've made a bunch of things. So I thought I would just like chit chat with you all, right? That's what this YouTube and podcast channel is about, is just to share some of the things that pharmacy owners are doing with AI. Some of it is saving them time, some of it's saving them money, sometimes it's making them money. No matter what, it's making them more efficient and better, so they can go do the human things that only humans can do, right? So some of the simple things. So I was talking with one of my members, Paul, and he's in the process of trying to hire a pharmacist. And so he's been interviewing some people and talking with them. And so what he's been doing is he has his calls and interviews on Zoom, something similar like this platform that it records. And what he does is he uploads the transcription and the whole process and emails back and forth with the candidate into ChatGPT. And then ChatGPT gives him some feedback, only, not only how he can improve, but also gives him feedback on the candidate and like how they reacted, how they answered, and helps him evaluate. He said it has cut down his time on interviewing process and being more confident in the candidate that he chooses because of that. So that's a great little way to do that. We have some other people that are using like transcriptions and understanding things when somebody sends you a contract, right? Somebody sends you something that's many, many pages, and you're like, I don't have time to do that. Upload it. And when I say, let me real quick step back. So when I talk about AI services and I say ChatGPT, I use ChatGPT a lot. I've actually grown and I'm starting to use Claude and Lovable and other services a lot more too. But just know that it's kind of ubiquitous. If you're a Claude kind of girl or a Gemini kind of guy, like that's okay. A lot of these are very interchangeable with one another. So doesn't mean that you have to only use ChatGPT or have to use something else. So just want to qualify that there. So, but you can upload contracts, you can upload if you don't quite understand something or a long email or whatever. That's some of the best ways to cut down on time there. Another one of our members, Riley, she's been hiring some new employees. She's got some summertime employees and she really wants to make the most use out of them. And so she reached out to me asking if we had any kind of resources for helping with like top 200 drugs, helping get these, employees up to speed. At the time I did it, but I said, hey, we can go create something for you. So we have a full-time dedicated AI and automations person on our internal team here at Diversify Rx. And so JM is his name. So I sent it over to JM, and within a day, JM had a complete ecosystem for training for any of our members to use, where the employee takes the training. It's very gamified. They take like tests and engagement to make sure that they're doing good. And the pharmacy owner or the manager, whoever's in charge, can actually log in and they can see all their employees and they can see exactly how far they've done, how many they got right, how many they got wrong, if there's any trends, things like that. It is fantastic. And now this particular member, Riley, we've also been working on her with automating and really systematizing her operations and workflows. So we've been working on SOPs, we've been working on training manuals and this kind of stuff. So what we did for her is we just went ahead and added all of her operational manuals and all of her SOPs for things like how to do sync and whatnot. So now she has a complete customized training platform for her employees, and it's all done with AI. And so it doesn't take long for our team to do it. And so part of the membership for different levels in our membership of Pharmacy Badass Universities, we'll do these kinds of AI projects for our members. There's no charge for them. It's included in the membership. We pay for all of the the hosting and the access to the AI. They just get the fun part of using it. So that was a really fun one. So it was started as a top 200 drug training, which we have, but then for Riley, we added in the other things we've already been working on her. So now she has a complete kind of training platform for her team, so she can keep track of all of that. Another great one that is I think a big pain point for so many pharmacies is payroll and scheduling, right? Ideally, we all have an ideal schedule in mind that we want for our employees. Sometimes that doesn't always match with payroll and budgeting and the hours we actually should be using. And so what we did is we created a scheduling platform, but not just a simple scheduling platform, one that takes into account your budget, your prescription volume, how it goes over the day, even within the day, a lot of different things, other rules too. You can set up rules where you always have at least one technician whenever there's one pharmacist working, or you always have at least one cashier working when there's one technician working or one pharmacist. You can put in your own rules. Maybe it's based on your state, maybe it's just based on your preference, how to operate. So it really helps you to stay in budget, right? Because we need to make sure we hit that payroll ratio, because payroll ratio is one of the critical three KPIs, people. You got to keep your payroll in line with your budget, with your should be budget. And if you want to be profitable and successful as an independent pharmacy owner. And we also put it in with all the logistics information, Tammy always needs Wednesdays off, or, those kinds of rules. And it'll create a schedule. I mean, in seconds, really. I mean, it's in no time. And it's going to be within your budget. It's going to align everybody to where the volume of your pharmacy, right? Like maybe you're one of those pharmacies that does, triple the volume on Mondays or whatnot, so it's going to accommodate for all those kinds of things that you have in your pharmacy. So that was a really cool little app that we've done. And it's accessible to our, Pharmacy Badass University members at the unlimited level. They get access to our entire AI library. So I think we're up to 15 apps or something like that. I don't know, it might even be more. I'm not even involved in all of them anymore, but I like to get in there and see what we're doing in there. But I think the most important thing, if you get anything from this video, is just to start using AI. I hosted a AI workshop a couple of weeks ago with our AI guru, Atiba. He's been in the healthcare AI space for years. He's the one that hosts our monthly trainings of AI for our employees. And so we did an on-hands 2-day event for an AI workshop, which actually we're going to be doing again in October. We decided to do it again. We had such demand and such good response from the people that, so they learned some skills while at the show or at the workshop, right? That was the whole point, is they leave with some skills, with some hard things in their hand. But it's been really great to get updates from these people post workshop, because a lot of times you go to something and you learn, and then you get sucked back into the chaos and you forget to apply the things that you learned, right? But that's not happening with these students. I am getting so many emails about, I'm using Claude every day now. It's saving me so much time. And I'm using Chatty. I'm doing this. It has been so amazing to watch these stories of these people coming back in, because again, it's almost like once you see the finish line, well, once you understand kind of what AI can do, and you can say, oh yeah, what AI can do stuff, but I don't know, for me, it has to be concrete. There has to be a little visual image of what it can do. Then I'm like, oh yeah, let's go for that. And that's kind of what happened with these people that attended the AI workshop, is it unlocked all the possibilities in their brain. Now, many of them are creating their own softwares. They're creating their own AI agents. They're creating their own automations. And it's just so fun to be watching that. And so if you're not just using it, go to be an AI first kind of person. That's probably the best way to describe it is, I don't use Google anymore. I don't use the search engines or those kinds of things. I go to AI first and let AI assist me and help me. I will say that I'm a chatty girl. I've used ChatGPT for years. My ChatGPT account probably knows me better than I know myself. But I recently got into Claude at the behest of Atiba. And at first I was like, I love my Chatty. I don't want to, be not loyal to Chatty. But then I kind of forced myself to start using Claude, and specifically Claude Cowork. And I'm in love now. I love Claude Cowork. I'm using it more and more every day. It's kind of one of those things, once you start using it, you really start using it. And it doesn't just have to be for business. So I'll give you an example of a recent thing that I had Claude Cowork do, just to give you kind of, again, that visualization of like what's possible with AI. So I am going on vacation with my children for the July 4th holiday for a couple of days. We're going to an island, and I've scheduled some events during that vacation, right? Like, book some dinners, book some lunches, booked excursions, like, did some booking and some things. Now, obviously I booked these things. I don't want to miss them, forget them, have the wrong time from a different time zone, any of those kinds of things. So when I got my confirmation sheet back, I was like, oh, now I got to go put these all in my calendar. And then I thought, oh no, I can have my assistant do that. Many of you know Juve and our VA team. And then I thought, oh no, like they're super busy. They're working on some projects. And I was like, Claude Cowork, this is perfect. So I uploaded it to Claude Cowork and I said, hey, Claude, put all these all on my calendar, make sure the time zone is correct so that I get my normal calendar notifications that I'm used to whenever we're supposed to go do these things. And so Claude went and did it, but Claude didn't just do it, right? Like that was step one, like put the stuff on my calendar. What Claude did came back was like, hey, I put the stuff on your calendar, but if you're on vacation that week, you still have some calls scheduled on your week. Would you like me to cancel them and, like send an email and saying they're canceled? And, would you like me to move? Maybe I can just move it to a different time when you're not on vacation. Like it was so cool to see it like preemptively look at the next problem or the next thing to solve from the task that I had it do. And so Cowork did all this for me, completely managed the calendar and changed all these things, in a matter of minutes. Which was way faster than any human, even my super awesome, wicked superhero VAs could do. And so it doesn't necessarily have to be like a super complicated business task. I certainly do use it for that. For example, I have some email lists that I'm trying to consolidate. We've, done lots of different events and lots of different things. And so spreadsheet work, like I actually kind of like spreadsheet work, but I don't have time to do spreadsheet work this week. Like it's super busy. So I put that all in the Claude to say, hey, Claude, combine these all, eliminate the duplicates, blah, 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 clean it up. Gave it to Claude and walked away. Lately, I've been working on a lot of peptide stuff. As many of you know, July 23rd and 24th is peptide day. The PCAC meeting, most likely, like it's looking really, really good, that is going to be moving those peptides to category 1. So I've been creating a ton of stuff for our members, both for them as pharmacies to market and promote the peptides, but also to educate prescribers, to educate patients, educate internally, right? Train their internal team. And so I've been using AI for creating all of those materials. I put in all the information, all the stuff that's happening, all the legal things, all the dosings, all the, just everything possible. And then I've been using AI to generate a massive amount of training documents, a massive amount of marketing documents. And of course, we're doing this on behalf of our members, so they don't have to do it, but you can do this. You can do this yourself. Like those are some of the easy things that AI is for. And so my wish for you, or my suggestion to you, or homework to you, is just start using AI in some way, shape, or form. It can be Chatty, it can be Claude, it can be both. It could be some other service out there, but just start using it. It's one of those things that it'll feel weird at first. You're not really sure what to ask it. You're not really sure what to have it do. But as you get more used to it, as you get going, you are going to be like, how did I ever live my life without this, right? And it's going to make you so much more efficient. You have very limited time, money, and energy as a pharmacy owner or a pharmacy employee. And so you need to maximize and optimize as much as you can. So if you have questions about AI, or you have a specific request, you're like, hey, I wonder if this thing could be built, just send it over to me, post it down below. We are creating a huge library of AI software that all of our Pharmacy Badass University members, our Unlimited, can get access to. And that way they're making their lives easier and more efficient with AI. And we're doing the work for them, so they don't have to figure it out themselves. But if you have a suggestion or anything, send it on over, and I'll gladly kind of give you like how I would do that kind of feedback. So, all right, there's your homework. Do AI, start using it every day. You're going to start using it more and more every day, and you're going to love it, and you're going to gain a bunch of time and a bunch of money and energy back. And please share what you do. I love hearing these stories. I think it's just a great time to be alive kind of thing in pharmacy. We've got peptides, we've got AI, like there's so many things on the horizon, so many opportunities. It's a matter of just grabbing them and implementing them. So, all right, guys, until next time, post it there down below, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.